Welcome to the Bag Maker's Workroom. I am Chris of Simply Classic, and today is Thursday, January 29th, 2026. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We go live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you can't join the live, watch the recording on YouTube at any time. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video or when we go live. Today's episode is partly pre-recorded because I'll be in Illinois on Thursday doing some filming with our distributor Brewer, but my team members Shauna and Taylor are in the studio on Thursday. So if you're watching this live, they'll be popping in at the end of the show to do some pattern giveaways. Today's episode is very special because it's New Pattern Day, one of my favorite days. It's going to be a little shorter episode since I'm traveling, and here's what we have planned. We're going to start off by going over what's new in the Simply Classic Scoop. Then I'll show you our brand new pattern, the Talise. We're going to feature our customers' bags in Artistry Avenue. And finally, Shauna and Taylor will give away some patterns. Before we get started, please take a second to click the thumbs up button below. It really does help and make a difference, and we really do appreciate your support. So now it's time for the Simply Classic Scoop, and this is where I tell you what's going on here at Simply Classic behind the scenes. First, I wanted to remind you about the workshop I'm teaching in Ohio next week. As of Tuesday when we're recording, there are still seats available because they opened up more of them. And so there is two bags we're going to be doing, the Fairhaven and the Simply Classic Clutch in genuine leather. Now, Pins and Needles is in the Cleveland, Ohio area, and I would really love if you can join me. It's February 6th and 7th. You can register at the links in the video description below. I also want to update you on our website. So last week I mentioned that we're switching to Shopify, but we ran into some technical issues, of course. That's how it always happens. So it's probably going to be a few more weeks until we can make that change. The website should still be working as usual for right now, and we'll keep you posted on future changes. Now, usually this is when I would draw a name for our pattern giveaway, but today we're saving that for the end of the episode so we can pick a winner live. So now we're going to go over the featured pattern this week, which is the Talise. I'm super excited to introduce you to our brand new pattern. And a lot of you have already seen this. This is part of the subscription box for the fourth quarter. This was the pattern. And a lot of you already asked, when is it going to be released? And today is the day. And so we are excited to share it with you. To celebrate this pattern launch, the PDF pattern for the Talise is currently available for $12.49. So this is the Talise. It's a slim tote style shoulder bag with a few different options for customization. The pattern includes the instructions, the pattern pieces, and both versions of the bag. So I'm going to show you the details up close in just a minute, but let's take a look at the bag that inspired the Talise. So this is the Lona bag from Brahmin. They describe it as an oversized tote with feminine silhouette. It is a very versatile bag depending on materials used. The bag on the left is more minimalist because they only used one kind of leather. The other styles have unique color blocking with different textures and features. I really love the bag in the middle because of the different textures. It's made with embossed croc, suede, and embossed lizard, and it has studded accents on the front. The woven bag on the right uses embossed croc as the binding and accents. And they even used it to make a leather tassel. Very cool. So here's another version that's a little different because it doesn't have three panels on the front like the other styles. All of these bags have a slip pocket on the back. So I really love this bag, but I wanted to do my own take on it. And that's why I created the front accent piece with the woven O-rings. So that's this one right here. And it kind of reminds me of a waterfall. And so this is where the word or where the name Talise comes from. Talise is an indigenous Iroquois word that means beautiful waters. And to me, this kind of looked like water flowing or a waterfall or a river. So that's how we came up with the name. So now let's take a little bit closer look at the Talise in the overhead. We're going to go over some of the options. I'm going to set this one aside for just a second. You can see this one here has a little bit different way the strap connectors are done. We'll go over that in just a minute. So the Talise has two handle styles. Of course, we have this one here. We'll go over the other one in just a minute. So it has this really beautiful O-ring detail. And I do make a couple suggestions to you in the video on how to keep these O-rings stationary if it bothers you if they move a little bit. Love the pleats. Of course, that's very much designer inspired, the pleats. But I know that not everybody necessarily is going to want to attach their handles this way, which is why we came up with the other version. This has a D-ring and swivel clasp closure. A little bit different, no zipper. And the reason why it doesn't have a zipper is because the inspiration bag did not have a zipper. On the inside, we have a really nice zipper pocket on one side. Of course, we have our key fob, and then we have a slip pocket on the other side. Now, the way this bag is finished is a little different than a lot of the other bags that we have done in the past. It is finished with binding, and the binding is actually on the top. So you have a drop-in lining, and then you finish with binding on the top. It does have 6 purse feet on the bottom. So version 2 is a little bit different. Obviously, we did a little bit different detail on the front here, a little bit closer to the inspiration bag. We ended up attaching the handles with O-rings at the top. So because we have this textured faux, we decided not to put O-rings down the center and instead use the O-rings to attach the handle. You don't have the pleat here. They're attached with rivets. If you don't have rivets, you could certainly stitch them on instead. Just like the other bag, we have 6 purse feet on the bottom. And then on the inside, we have the same features with the swivel clasp D-ring closure. We have a zipper pocket on one side, slip pocket, and key fob on the other. Another thing that's unique, or what's unique about bag 2, besides the O-rings at the top, is that we have a slip pocket on the back. So this slip pocket is really a great size, fits your cell phone, a little wider at the bottom, but it really does add to the bag. So here are the versions of course, both bags. You can see how beautiful they are. Both front and back are done the same way on both sides. Really a gorgeous bag. And I highly encourage you to give this a try. It's a good size, and it's certainly designer inspired, which we love. So we're going to take a look at some of our tester photos. And of course, our testers are fantastic. I couldn't make these patterns without the testers. So hats off to them. They actually have a tough job. They have to go through and read the pattern before it's completed and complete the bag. They don't have the benefit of a video or past pictures or photos to look at. So they are really fantastic. So this first bag here is made by Nikki of Nikki Howard Handmade. And she made this amazing, beautiful Talise with gray. I really like that she used a little bit of a texture underneath the O-ring front. And of course, she did the pleat with the handles, and it came out absolutely fabulous. This next one is from Joanne of JoJo Bags, and what an amazing color combination. She did version 2, so she put her O-rings at the top, used them as strap connectors, and I really love the combination of the textured print and the solid sides. She did put a pocket on her back. You can see that photo on the right has the pocket, and it just kind of blends in. It looks fantastic. This next one was made by Janet of Yankee Girl Leather. So she actually used real leather for her bag and our combination with our faux hair on hide. She used a really amazing pop of color for the inside and really did a fantastic job on this. So this bag can definitely be done in leather. Next, Barb of Nonalicious Creations made this absolutely gorgeous bag. I love this fabric. These colors match perfectly. It's kind of a downscale, but yet upscale. It's kind of a combination of, I'm not sure if that's denim or suede on the side, and then that fabric in the middle is just absolutely gorgeous. She pulled the colors together fabulously. And of course, she made version 2. So she used her O-rings as strap connectors. And then this one here was made by Cheryl of Cheryl Taylor Designs. And she actually ended up using some of our faux hair-on hide as well with some solid. And I really like the way she added another pop of color with the strips going down the front with the O-rings. That really looks great. And she also used it on her binding at the top. Of course, the leopard on the inside, the leopard lining ties it all together. So I really want to take a second to thank again our pattern testers. They are amazing. And again, the pattern is $12.49 right now. That discount will end on Wednesday, February 11th. So get the pattern while you can. So now it's time for perfect pairings, where we feature materials that pair well together. And this week I want to do something a little bit different and feature the pairings from our winter subscription boxes. So for those who don't know, our bag making subscription box comes out 4 times a year and includes a never before seen Simply Classic pattern, which of course this last time was the Talise, with the materials needed to make the bag. We usually send out 2 different colorways, and this time we paired some of our faux hair-on hide with either faux suede or smooth faux leather. So let's take a look at some of the bags that our subscribers created and posted in our Facebook group. So here is the faux leather in black and then chocolate brown faux hair-on hide. Brown and black are such classic color combination. I really love the way these materials look together. Mary Lou, whose bag is in the center here, decided to add a braided accent instead of O-rings, which is really a great idea. So all 3 of these bags turned out amazing. And again, you know, we send you materials to do as you would like with. And I like the fact that Mary Lou took that and then put her own twist on it and did something a little different. We also sent out this colorway, which was camel faux suede with our golden brown hair-on hide. You can see that the color looks a little bit different in each of these, and that just depends on the lighting with the photo that has been taken. But it really looks beautiful in all of them. Cheryl's photo in the middle is actually the back of her bag. She used the faux hair-on hide to make the slip pocket, which I absolutely love. And what she did, and I want to point this out, she actually put a piece of binding on top of that pocket so she didn't have to top stitch on the hair-on hide. And that's really smart. You can do it. It's not my favorite thing to do. I don't really like stitching on hair-on hide. I think it takes away from it. And so she went the extra step, took that upon herself to do it, and it really turned out fabulous. So those are our perfect pairings. And of course, you can find them on our site. The faux hair and hide is fabulous. If you haven't tried it yet, you really need to. What's so good about it is it actually feels and looks like hair on hide, but you don't have the mess that you typically get when you cut hair on hide. Hair on hide is very messy to cut. Usually you end up with little hairs everywhere. And for whatever reason, this faux hair on hide, you get a little bit of the mess, but nothing like cutting the real thing. So now it's time for Artistry Avenue, and every week we choose 3 bags that were posted in the Simply Classic Bag Making community on Facebook or emailed to share@simplyclassic.net. If we feature your bag, you get a free PDF pattern of your choice. You have 30 days to email share@simplyclassic.net to let us know which pattern you would like. So now let's take a look at this week's artists. So Lisa made this Talise using our cream brown faux snake in the center and solid faux leather in the color cream, along with brown faux leather that she got elsewhere. Isn't this amazing? So again, just because we send you materials in the box doesn't mean you have to use exactly what we sent you. And she didn't. She is a quarterly subscriber, and you can see that she just kind of put her own twist on it, and it really looks fabulous. Janet made a geometric Talise. She used some of our misprinted geometric vinyl on the sides, and then she used brown faux leather for the center. And the lining is our Harper Saffron by Tilda. Janet also did something very clever. She has a lot of yellow zipper tape that she's not using, so she covered it with lining fabric. So you can see there on the left-hand side, she decided, you know what, I don't want to have to get rid of this zipper. I'm going to use it. And she came up with a way to do that. So fabulous job, Janet. I really love this. And then Deborah made this beautiful Talise. It looks like she used our Age faux leather and Harper blue lining along with a beautiful nature-inspired fabric in the middle. She decided to add a snap closure using faux leather, which is really another great option. That's a great looking closure there. Very, very nice. So thank you to our featured artists for sharing your amazing makes. Don't forget to email share@simplyclassic.net within 30 days to let us know which pattern you would like. And now we're going to hand it over to Shauna and Taylor. We're going to do some live drawing. So until next time, stick around. But until next time, happy sewing. I'll see you next week.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
All right. Well, that was Chris's part of Bagmaker's Workroom.
I'm Shauna.
I'm Taylor.
And this is our first time on camera. Taylor's been on once before, but we're a little fresh to this. So, be patient with us. We're doing our best. I'm going to make sure our audio sounds okay real quick.
Okay. So if you don't know, Shauna and I are sisters, and Chris has been so gracious in hiring us because sometimes, we're sisters. We argue a little. So we keep it a little, Chris is lovely, and we have a lot of fun together.
We do. So she, as she said, is in the Chicago area right now. She got the chance to take a last-minute trip up to see Brewer, our distributors, and so she's doing that. And we're holding down the fort here. And so we wanted to do part of the live stream actually live and do a little giveaway and some fun stuff.
Yeah, we like to do a really fun pattern release. And since Chris had to leave kind of last minute, we thought let's still incorporate the live part of it. And you hear our names all the time, but here we are.
We are. So let's see. We have, hi, Sheila. Hi, Grandma Jan Cam. Hi, Karen.
Ooh.
Hi, everyone. We're happy that you joined us tonight. So let's talk about our giveaways.
Let's do it.
All right. So we are giving away the Talise pattern or the pattern of your choice if you already bought the Talise. And that will be to 2 of our viewers today. So we'll choose 1 live stream viewer from the chat, and then 1 replay winner from the comments. So if you are watching live on Thursday, here's how to enter. All you need to do is type the word waterfall in the chat, because as we learned, Talise is the Iroquois word that means beautiful waters. So again, that's waterfall, all one word. Please only enter that keyword 1 time, and we will have the computer pick a winner while we do some more stuff.
Yep, I'm looking down because I'm doing the little picking machine. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to get someone to win something really exciting.
This is making me realize how composed Chris is every week, because she makes it look really easy. So if you're watching the replay, you can also enter to win. Just leave a comment that includes 2 things. It'll include your first name and your favorite machine to sew on. You have until next Wednesday to enter, and Chris will randomly choose a winner on next week's episode. So let's see. We're going to give you just another second, and let's see what's going on in the chat.
Yes. Say hello to some of the chat.
Mary says, thank you for all you do, Shauna and Taylor. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Well, we also want to give a shout out to Susan, who's on our team.
Yes.
And she works in the warehouse. She manages the office. So she's not here tonight, but she's amazing as well. So.
She's kind of our secret weapon. So we kind of keep her on the down low, but Simply Classic wouldn't be running without her.
Yeah,
so
she's incredible.
We do need to mention Susan. We love Susan.
All right. So do we have
we have a winner. I just need to transfer it to where you guys can see it on the screen. 1 second.
Usually we're doing all this off camera.
I know. And now I'm like, the pressure.
Corinne says, all you ladies rock. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll pass that along.
Okay. We have our winner.
Let's see who it is.
This is for the PDF pattern of your choice.
All right, Connie White, 4472. Congratulations.
Woo, Connie.
So please email share@simplyclassic.net within 24 hours to let us know that you won, and we'll send that pattern over. So again, that'll be the Talise, or if you already have it, let us know which pattern you'd like.
Yep. All right. Now it's time for another giveaway. So today we are going to give away this calendar. Okay, you might have seen this before, and if you haven't seen it, you know Saya Swag. If you know Simply Classic, you probably know Saya Swag. So this is the 2026 Year of Swag calendar from Saya Swag. Saya Swag is run by Kasaya Myers, and she's a bag maker who also sells sewing supplies. So her team put together these really fun calendars, and actually it's her and her sister And they are in all these photos. It's so fun. It goes with, the seasons.
Just
yeah, we
pop
can
one
give
open
you
real
a
quick. See, look, they have their childhood baby pictures. It's very cute.
so cute. And not only are there cute photos of the sisters, but you're going to get a ton of coupons from over 60 vendors. People like Spencer Ogg, Shambhala Bags, and of course, Simply Classic. So there are different discounts for nearly every week of the year. And we actually have 2 coupons in this calendar. So you'll get 20% off Simply Classic for a week in February, and then another 20% off for a week in October.
So that February sale is coming up fast. So
Yeah.
make sure you, if you don't win tonight, you can go grab a calendar. They're $50 on our website, and you're going to save much more than $50 if you take advantage of these deals.
Definitely. So thank you. We want to say thank you to Saya Swag for gifting us 2 calendars. And like I said, this is our second giveaway. So let's do that right now. All right. So this is going to be to someone live in the chat right now. And it's only open to US addresses because we have to ship it. So, cost prohibitive, international and everything. So sorry, international folks, but we will have another giveaway you can enter in just a few minutes. So if you are in the US and you want to enter the giveaway, here's how. You'll just enter the word calendar in the chat, and we'll have the computer randomly select a winner like we just did in a minute. Please only enter one time. And again, this is open to US residents only. So
I want to tell you this comment real quick.
Let's hear a comment.
Betsy says, I'm in the August picture. Kasaya and Susan sewed at my house in Rhode Island.
Wait, okay, August. That's my birthday
Let's
month.
take a little peek. That's so cool.
Let's do a little sneak peek. Wait.
The August one is their baby picture.
Are you one of the babies? Let's
Maybe
see.
it's a different month.
Yeah. It might be bumped to a different month. Well, we can kind of look and everyone can enter.
Yeah, go ahead and enter while we're just chatting away over here.
So, all right.
We actually do have another giveaway while you're doing that.
We did. Oh, we can just remind everyone of the replay giveaway. Let's do that. Okay, so reminder to leave a comment with a replay with your name and your favorite machine to sew on. And then we will move on to another live giveaway, which is a PDF pattern of your choice. And this is from last week. So we asked you to enter, like we just gave a replay kind of prompt. This is the replay winner. So we asked you to enter what is one thing that makes bags feel luxury to you. So we have everyone that entered here. Here you guys are. And we are going to pick a winner. And again, this will be the PDF pattern of your choice. All right, drum roll, please. We have Margaret, House of Design 1, says, I think a black patent structured leather bag with gold hardware is so luxurious. Ooh, you know what? I think a couple people might have actually said that. So Margaret, you are not alone. And maybe that's something we'll have to keep an eye on in the future. So please email us, share@simplyclassic.net, and you can win a PDF pattern of your choice. And if you don't have the Talise yet, we recommend the Talise.
We do. All right. Let's see.
Okay, so now, let's see. Shauna was trying to run the computer, but I'm the computer gal.
Yeah, I'm struggling over here.
Okay, so we are now going to do our winner for Size Swag. Is that right?
Yes, everybody is entered.
Okay.
The giveaway is closed, and we have a winner.
All right, so again, this is for the Size Swag calendar, 2026 calendar. Tons of discounts, super exciting, and cute photos that you will love. All right, winner is Arnetta Bag Lady.
Congratulations.
Woo!
So please email please email share@simplyclassic.net within the next 24 hours, and make sure you let us know that you won the calendar, and please include your shipping address, and we will get that sent over to you as soon as possible, and we'll send over a tracking number for you.
Yep. So congrats to everyone that won prizes, and to everyone that didn't win prizes, don't worry, you'll have more chances every week. And
just wait till this is over, come back to the comments, and then you can enter that giveaway too.
Exactly. You'll have another chance in just a couple minutes.
I also wanted to say one thing about the patent leather. So we don't actually carry patent leather at Simply Classic at this moment, but we have this beautiful glossy black croc that almost has like a patent look, and I think it's really underrated. So go check that out if you like patent leather. It's really beautiful. It's vinyl, but it's really great to work with.
Yeah, and it works on really like any machine. If you have like a high-end domestic, it'll be great on it, all the way to, you know, your BO8, all the way to your cylinder arm industrial.
Yeah, so good luck.
We love the glossy croc, and we hope to see you make something.
Yes.
All right, well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, don't forget to submit your Simply Classic makes by posting in the Facebook group or emailing share@simplyclassic.net. And please remember to click that thumbs up button on your way out. Until next time.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, we know Chris is in the chat. So hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Oh, and happy birthday to our dad.
Oh, happy birthday, Dad. It's the big, I'm not going to say the number tomorrow.
A lot of years.
Many, many years.
Thank you all for bearing with us. We are not naturals at this, but it was still a lot of fun.
And we hope that you can put a face to a name now, and we can chat more in our emails and our chats and everything. And we're excited for the future of Simply Classic with you.
All right. Until next time, everybody.
Until next time.
Happy sewing.
Happy sewing.